In the heart of the village stood an old oak tree, its branches stretching wide, offering shade to all who passed by. The villagers believed the tree was magical, that it could listen to their wishes and carry their whispers to the heavens. For generations, people had come to the tree to share their dreams, sorrows, and hopes. Eleanor, a young woman in the village, had grown up hearing the stories about the oak tree. Her mother had told her that the tree had listened to her wish for a family when she was alone. And soon after, she met Eleanor's father. Eleanor believed in the tree's magic, even if others scoffed at the idea. As Eleanor grew older, she found herself drawn to the oak more and more. Life in the village was simple, but Eleanor's heart yearned for something greater, a love that would sweep her off her feet, a love like the one her parents had shared. She would often sit beneath the tree, her fingers tracing the grooves in its bark, and whisper her deepest desires to it. One day, a stranger arrived in the village. His name was Gabriel, a traveler with kind eyes and a gentle smile. He was different from anyone Eleanor had ever met, curious about the world and full of stories about distant lands. The villagers were wary of outsiders, but Gabriel's warm nature quickly won them over. He would often sit by the oak tree, playing his flute, the music weaving through the air like a delicate thread of magic. Eleanor and Gabriel began to spend more time together, their connection growing with each passing day. They talked about everything: their dreams, their fears, and the unspoken loneliness that sometimes crept into their hearts. Gabriel was captivated by Eleanor's spirit, her belief in the old oak's magic, and the way she saw beauty in the simplest things. One evening, as the sun set behind the hills, casting a golden glow over the village, Gabriel took Eleanor's hand and led her to the oak tree. The air was thick with the scent of earth and leaves, and the only sound was the gentle rustling of the tree's branches. "Eleanor," Gabriel began, his voice soft, "I came to this village searching for something, but I didn't know what it was until I met you. I've traveled far and seen many places, but none have felt like home until now. You've shown me that love can be found in the most unexpected places, even in the whispers of an old oak tree." Tears welled up in Eleanor's eyes as she realized that her wish, whispered to the tree so many times, had finally come true. Gabriel wrapped his arms around her, and they stood beneath the oak, their hearts beating in unison. As they embraced, the wind picked up, and the branches of the oak swayed gently, as if acknowledging the love that had blossomed beneath its shade. Eleanor knew, in that moment, that the tree's magic was real, not because it granted wishes, but because it reminded people to believe in the possibility of something greater, of love that could change everything. Years passed, and Eleanor and Gabriel made their life together in the village, their love growing stronger with each day. They often visited the oak tree, now a symbol of their love and the life they had built together. And whenever they sat beneath its branches, they would whisper their hopes for the future, knowing that the old oak would listen, just as it always had. Moral of the story: belief in magic. Sometimes, the true magic lies not in the object itself, but in the belief and hope it inspires in us. Unexpected love. Love can appear in the most unexpected places, often when we're least searching for it. Home is where the heart is. No matter how far we travel, home is where we find love and belonging. Vocabulary: 1. Wary. Feeling or showing caution about possible dangers or problems. The villagers were wary of Gabriel at first, but his kindness won them over. 2. Yearn. To have an intense feeling of longing for something, typically something that one has lost or been separated from. Eleanor yearned for a love that would sweep her off her feet. 3. Captivated. Attracted and held the interest and attention of. Gabriel was captivated by Eleanor's belief in the magic of the old oak. 4. Unison. Simultaneous performance or utterance of action or speech. Harmony. They stood beneath the oak, their hearts beating in unison. 5. Embrace. to hold someone closely in one's arms, especially as a sign of affection. Gabriel wrapped his arms around Elena in a loving embrace. Smash that sub button and stick with us for more awesome videos. Thank you for watching and listening. Your support truly means the world to me. I hope you found the content enjoyable and engaging.